The video is an ultimate guide to the 10 best things to do in Torch Lake, Michigan. 1. Famous Sandbar. Torch Lake is Michigan's longest inland lake, stretching 19 miles and carved by ancient glaciers. It holds the deep honor of being Michigan's deepest inland lake, boasting a maximum depth of 310 feet. But the real rock star is the Torch Lake Sandbar. Located south near the Torch River Bridge, this shallow underwater shelf is the most famous social gathering spot in the state. On summer weekends, you will see a fleet of boats anchored here. People wade in the clear, waist-deep water, play music, toss footballs, and float with drinks in hand. It is often called the Caribbean of the North because the white, limestone-rich sand gives the water a surreal turquoise hue. You can only access the sandbar by boat, kayak, or paddleboard. If you are visiting during the 4th of July, expect an epic celebration. Arrive early to claim your spot. It is the beating heart of the summer scene. 2. Boat or sail. The best way to experience Torch Lake is from the water. Rent a pontoon boat, a speedboat, or a jet ski from a local marina. Several full-service marinas, such as Lures Landing and Torch River Marine, offer daily rentals. You can also launch your own boat at public ramps like William Goodday Park. Once you are out on the water, you have 19 miles of shoreline to explore. You will pass million-dollar homes, lush green forests, and the crystal-clear waterway known as the Chain of Lakes. Bring a cooler with snacks and drinks. Anchor your boat in a quiet cove for a swim. Cruise up to the Clam River. Watch for beautiful wildlife like eagles and herons. The lake is part of a massive water trail connecting to Elk Lake and Lake Michigan. Getting out on a boat is the number one thing you need to do here. 3. Water sports. If you love adventure, Torch Lake is a giant freshwater playground. The water clarity is famous, often with visibility of 20 to 30 feet. Grab a kayak or a stand-up paddleboard. You can launch from the public access at the Torch Lake Township Day Park. Paddle along the shoreline and discover quiet coves where you can float and stargaze. The lake is also perfect for tubing and wakeboarding. Rent gear from Dockside Water Sports, which offers everything from jet skis to towable tubes. Because the lake is very deep and glacially carved, the water stays clean and refreshing all summer. Whether you are zooming across the surface on a jet ski or quietly paddling in a cove, the bright Caribbean-colored water makes every sport feel more special. 4. Glacial Hills Pathway. When you need a break from the water, lace up your boots or hop on a mountain bike. Head to the Glacial Hills Pathway and Natural Area, located just a short drive from the lake in Bel Air. This trail system is a hidden gem for outdoor lovers. It features miles of winding paths through rolling hills, dense forests, and open meadows. The trails are very well marked and vary in difficulty. You can choose from short, family-friendly loops or long, challenging climbs. In the late summer, you might find wild blackberries growing along the trail. If you are a mountain biker, you will love the flowy, rugged terrain. Hikers and runners will enjoy the quiet canopy of trees. It is a perfect way to get a sweat going after a lazy day on the sandbar. 5. Shorts Brewing Company. The small, charming town of Bel Air is the craft beer capital of the region. You absolutely must visit Shorts Brewing Company. It is a true Michigan pioneer. Founded in a renovated hardware store, Shorts is famous for its wild, creative, and bold beers. They brew everything from classic IPAs to weird concoctions like Sticky Icky Icky. Order a flight to taste a variety. The pub serves fantastic food too, including wood-fired pizzas, giant soft pretzels, and fresh salads. The atmosphere is lively and unpretentious. There is an outdoor beer garden with live music in the summer. It is the perfect place to relax after a day on the lake and hang out with friendly locals. 6. Canoe-Kayak-Grass River. Escape the boat traffic at the Grass River Natural Area. This preserved wetland is a short drive from Torch Lake and offers a completely different landscape. You can rent a canoe or kayak. Paddle slowly along the meandering Grass River. The waterway is lined with lily pads and tall grasses. This area is a sanctuary for wildlife. You will see turtles sunning themselves on logs, great. Blue herons stalking prey, and maybe a family of otters swimming nearby. There is a beautiful boardwalk trail that allows you to walk through the marsh. It is excellent for bird watching and photography. If the busy sandbar scene is too loud for you, this is the perfect quiet, peaceful alternative. The stillness of the paddling here is incredibly restorative. 7. WaterFire Vineyards. Northern Michigan is famous for its wine country. Just above Torch Lake, in the hills of Kewadin, sits WaterFire Vineyards. This is a boutique, certified sustainable winery. You can sit on their terrace and enjoy sweeping panoramic views of the lake far below. Sip a glass of their award-winning Riesling or Gruner Veltliner. The staff is very knowledgeable about their eco-friendly farming practices. They often have local cheese and charcuterie boards available to pair with your tasting. The vibe here is very calm and scenic. It is a great place to take a date or to watch the sunset. The vineyards are nestled in a unique microclimate created by the 45th parallel. You really taste the terroir of Torch Lake in every sip. 8. Fishing. Torch Lake's deep, cold, and extremely clear water creates a fantastic habitat for fish. Anglers come here to catch trophy fish. The lake is home to lake trout, smallmouth bass, rock bass, yellow perch, northern pike, and whitefish. For the best results, hire a local charter guide who knows the hidden structures and drop-offs. If you prefer to go solo, try fishing near the long points or near the inlets where the water is cooler. The main challenge is that the water is so clear, the fish can see you coming. Be quiet and use light tackle. Early morning is prime time. Whether you catch a big muskie or just a few perch, fishing on this glacial beauty is an awesome experience for any outdoor enthusiast. 9. Dockside. Eating with a view is a must. Dockside Restaurant is a local institution that gets it right. It is located right on the water on the eastern shore of Torch Lake. You can arrive by car or pull your boat right up to the dock. Grab a seat on the outdoor deck. Watch the boats cruise by as you eat. The menu is the perfect balance of comfort food. You can get banging burgers, fresh fish baskets, deli sandwiches, and surprisingly good Mexican dishes. After your meal, rent water sports equipment directly from their marina. The smoked whitefish dip is a crowd favorite. The vibe is laid back, and the sunsets are gorgeous. 10. Torch Lake Café. Start your morning right at the Torch Lake Café in Central Lake. This cozy spot is very popular with locals and visitors alike. It is famous for its hearty breakfast skillets, delicious omelets, and perfectly poached eggs Benedict. They also have a fantastic lunch and dinner menu. The prime rib, the herb-crusted whitefish, and the truffle ravioli are highly recommended. Because Torch Lake does not have a huge number of chain restaurants, local gems like this are where you should be spending your money. The decor is fun, and the service is friendly. The Torch Lake Cafe perfectly captures the simple, community-focused spirit of this beautiful region. If you want fuel for a full day on the water, this is your stop. Come hungry. The portions are large.